penthouse in New York. Then on top of that, I got the fucking Secret Service calling me 5 times, nigga! I don't know goddamn shit about politics, my nigga. I don't know nothing. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Listen, I had a bad bitch that I've been trying to get on for like the last 3 years, the last 2 years that I haven't spoke to in like a year. I haven't spoke to this girl in so goddamn long who gonna have the audacity to text me, we need you a part of the campaign. At first I was thinking she was talking about like a game, a video game, like a Modern Warfare game, or some shit. Or if not that, a clothing brand. I'm like, what campaign? Shorty gonna say, we're not gonna get into details. Say it right now. If there's some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say, why did you guys call me? Like, I don't know. I've never did anything with politics. And these blogs are like trying to say, yo, we gotta do this shit, God. And it's all the top blogs. And I'm like, bro, since when did niggas be in a penthouse in New York? Then on top of that, I got the fucking Secret Service.
I can't you like that part, huh?
He was passionate about it. He was passionate. Well, go ahead, Roddy. Do you think Constantine is missing the opportunity to have Kamala Harris on his streaming?
No, but then I said that on live stream. I say when I saw Aiden Ross interview Donald Trump and what was one of the biggest podcast stream ever. Then I said that I won't be surprised Kamala Harris hit up Cenat and do the same thing, and then that's exactly what happened. I called it, and I knew it was gonna happen. I believe because I was talking to my brother about it. Me and my brother we were talking about it today, and we talk about the fact is. I think the Breakfast Club did the cover of him because of his reaction, and they say right after he's interested in the idea of doing it, and I think it'll be a great look. Why? It is because it's showing that this generation is really taking politics serious, and I think that's what's happening in this generation. I think this generation is not really giving up on politics; they just not informed about it. But when they see Kyle Cenat do it and Aiden Ross do politics like this. It's gonna get this younger generation more intrigued to know more about it. I think he should go ahead, do it, and I think he's gonna break numbers just like Aaron Ross. He's gonna break probably 2 million. So I think he should go ahead and do it. I think he should not miss this opportunity. If I was in his team, on his management team, I said, let's go ahead, let's do it. You may not know nothing about politics. Let's give you some books. Let's do some research. Do research about her. Ask the right question. Not only that, do what you do. Have fun. People keep forgetting. He just did an interview with Kevin Hart, which blew out close to Shannon's number. Close. So I'm just saying, like, he gotta do the same way. So if he's gonna bring Kamala Harris, VP Kamala Harris on his panel, have fun with it, do your thing, and have great questions like Aaron Ross did with Donald Trump. And I think he's gonna do well. I think he should go ahead and do it. Go ahead, Akeem. Your thoughts.
I want it's important to highlight that he's 22 years old. And I want also to highlight that it's a cultural thing. When I say cultural is a lot of black people don't care about politics. He is a leader because of his work ethics, not his intelligence. You see what I'm saying? So how can we look on him who's never really look at the content that he does? It's for kids. It's not for people like us. You know what I mean? He doesn't care about what's going to happen. He doesn't even know that the next president will affect how his money gets paid.
You really believe so?
100%.
He's a streamer.
He is the streamer, but who sets the new tax laws? Who sets the new budget the fiscal year? It is important for him to sit with Kamala Harris. It is important for him to sit with Donald Trump. This is the reason why Aiden Ross made a chess move. He solidified himself as a person who knows, who cares about his community. Aiden Ross is from Boca Raton. He's Jewish. You know what I'm trying to say? Culturally, these people care. You know what I mean? Culturally, and when I say culturally, and I mean it, that goes for anybody who cares about politics or what's going on in their life. Let's be real about it. Cenat is a ghetto person who cares about ghetto things. Instead of worrying about the politics that can shape and change our lives, he's worrying about a baddie that he wanted to try to talk to. I would never listen to him for any advice.
But no, but this might be I might be a serious stream. I don't think it's gonna be like him joking around talking about women and this and that. They may have fun, but I think they're gonna be able to talk about certain political issues if he do his homework.
He's not articulate enough to speak on issues. And let's talk about this. You know what I mean? Is he going to talk about prison reform, student loan debt, um, pro-choice, choice of women to police their own bodies to be able to go and get an abortion? It's so many topics that I've never heard him talk about. I've never heard him touch on these things. Is he going to talk about taxes? Is he going to talk about the war in Ukraine? We've never heard him address none of these things. It's all been ghetto hood rat ish. No
Okay,
disrespect to the young man.
but question before Jordan go. Okay, between him and Aiden Ross, who you think she went on Aiden Ross platform instead of Kyle Cenat, Hakeem, and then Jordan can go.
Um, Kamala needs for you to galvanize the people you need to talk to your friends and your enemies. He needs to go to Aiden Ross. Even though Aiden Ross is a pro-Republican, it's good to have a conversation with that who's willing to talk.
Yeah, I agree with you to a certain extent about his about how how a streamer is and everything. But I'll give Casanat this. He is a little bit more more intelligent and also straightforward than I Show Speed. Because you remember I Show Speed, he's a good streaming service too, but he does something else and everything. But
Good
if
point.
guys not give it a second thought and get into politics, get into the information, get in, educate himself more about politics and everything. This will be a big and huge move for Kasana because he has the following to have a lot of. I can't necessarily know what his following is. I'll do research on it because I do more research on it. But other than that, hopefully he gets have a second thought and does his research real quick about politics and what's going on in our country, what's the good things, the bad things going on in our country, and have Kamala Harris come to a show because to me, if he does that, that will be a big what you call it shockwave to the black community because when I think about what his following is, I think about people that watch. I think young black men and that's gaming, streaming, also maybe some young women as well and all that type of stuff. Because you see how he has, he had Kevin Hart on his stream, all the way to Blueface. He had that on the stream. He had Ice Spice on his stream. So he basically, a hip hop, multicultural type of guy that watches the stream and everything. But other than that, I just hope that Casamat has a second thought, really think about it. I know that Secret Service they call them those, kind of do some type of check that a really good check that he have on it and everything. But if I were Casamat, I'll have a second thought and bring not to me. If I'm Casamat, I'll bring both. I'll bring Donald Trump and I'll bring Kamala Harris, to the streaming service. But at the end of the day. You do have a boy Hakeem. He's young. He's 22. He likes to goof around and everything. But the thing is, I think with Cenat, I think hopefully he have a second thought because I think of him more highly as more of him than I Show Speed. Because to me, I think Cenat kind of have a little bit more common sense than I Show Speed has.
So quick question, Joe. Do you think by her going on Kyle's Cenat platform, would it influence the younger generation to vote?
I would say not just that, but also getting more into politics as well. I feel like if she had Kamala Harris in there, I feel like more he'll bring more interest to people thinking about more about politics and everything. What's really going on in our country, and also what's really going on outside our country as well.
Go ahead, Hakeem.
Here's our main issue, and I want to touch on this. He says